Excited about today's topic. Training number 1266. Topic title for today: taking the focus off of yourself. Now, look, if you're building a business right now, maybe you're trading right now, you got a job right now. But for those who are building a business, whether it's this business or any business, just go ahead inside the chat and put business. All right. Put business inside the chat comments, all right? And I'm going to get right into this. I'm going to make this short, straight and to the point. What Jesus said is, look, if you want to be the greatest in the kingdom, if you want to live a blessed life, a prosperous life, there's a simple key. You've got to serve other people. He was talking about a lifestyle in which you live to help other people. Now, this is not something that you just put on and then you take it off. You are always looking for ways to serve, and you don't have to force yourself to do it. I think about this with my wife and my kids. Look, there's no question about it. There are certain days that I don't want to serve. I don't want to do. But as you guys know, with a lot of the trainings I've done, I act in spite of my mood. I'm not worried about my feelings. I'm not worried about how I feel. I go and do because the job has to get done. And so you're doing things not just grudgingly, but also willingly. You are willingly looking for opportunities to serve other people because it becomes a part of who you are. And it is for me today, but yet it wasn't always that way. In fact, until the time that I would say that I was 19, like a lot of kids, I was pretty selfish. And then I decided, you know what? If I want to be successful, if I want to be happy, if I want to be prosperous, I got to think about other people outside of myself. And then here's the thing that came from that. You're going to have true happiness, true fulfillment to live, not to receive, but to give. And so one of my beliefs is that a lot of people are not happy because they are focused only on themselves. We look at social media. So many people completely focused on themselves. A selfie society. They don't think about anybody else very much, unless it's gossip, right? It's all about my dreams. It's all about my goals. Heck, even my problems. And that self-centered focus, that's going to limit your growth. Okay, so you've got to get your mind off of yourself because each of you were created to give. God has literally put people in your life on purpose so that you can be a blessing to them. And so when you serve others, you're actually serving God. When you do it for them, you're doing it for Him. Think about that. When you're in the service of your fellow beings, you are only in the service of your God. And so your reward is coming because some of you may think, look, I've been serving for a long time and I don't see nothing coming from it, right? Like I've been doing a lot of sowing, but there sure has not been a lot of reaping, right? Well, here's the advice that I want to give to you guys on this today. Don't look for people to pay you back. They may not thank you, but in fact, they're probably not going to thank you. They're not going to give you the credit. There's probably going to be no applause, okay? And let me assure you that when you serve others, the applause is going to probably be in heaven, okay? Here's the truth. You don't need people's applause. You don't need anyone cheering you on. Now, it's nice, but you don't need it. You don't need the Employee of the Month plaque because you don't work unto man. You work unto God. So think about that. You are never too important to serve other people. Some people think that when they get to this certain rank, whether they have maybe a certain amount of money in their account, that all of a sudden they become too important to serve other people. And you know who I'm talking about. They stop responding to people. For me, it's never been different from the time that I was financially broke to right now. I serve just the same, if not even more than before, because you're never too important. You are never too influential. It takes a big person to do something small. It takes humility to say, you know, I don't have to do this. It is not required of me. I could ask somebody else to do it and pay them to do it. You know, no one would fault me if I did it. But I know in order to serve God, I need to serve other people. And so if you want to live a great life, it doesn't just come from success. If you want to live a great life, it doesn't come from success, but by, let's say, just having a bigger house, more accomplishments than the other people. Now, there's nothing wrong with those things. But if you truly want to be fulfilled, You have to develop the habit of serving other people. And I'm going to repeat that again because this is very important. If you want to truly be fulfilled, you have to develop the habit of serving other people, because you are created to give, to lend, to not borrow. You're created to make the lives of other people better. Look, here's the reality. Someone needs your love. Someone needs your smile. Someone needs your encouragement. And so when you serve others, there's going to be a satisfaction. Listen to this. When you serve others, there will be a satisfaction that money cannot buy. And what I'm sharing with you right now, people will not share on social media. Instead, they share materialism, vanity. You know why? The reality, like my message, it's not cool. My message to you is not sexy. But you will get a fulfillment that you never receive in your life until you cultivate this attitude and behavior, being a servant leader, a servant person. If you're always tired, if you're always run down and you don't have any energy, let me just give you guys some advice today. It may be that you're not doing enough for other people. You got to get your mind off of yourself. Stop thinking about just your goals, your dreams, and your problems. Many of you know me, I'm all for goals. I like having good money, but you've got to focus on other people. And as you lift others, God will lift you. This should be a lifestyle. It's a part of you. It's a part of your nature. And so I want you to remember as we end this today, that when you are in the service of your fellow being, you are only in the service of your God. And so you realize that today, that even if you're working a job or whatever it is that you do, stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home dad, you don't have to work unto man, you work unto God. This is my message for you guys today. I hope that you liked it. If so, go ahead and put an amen inside of the comments. I'm grateful for you. I hope that you guys have an absolutely fantastic day, and we will see you on the next episode. Thanks, everyone.